Did you ever hear or see somebody say that they shoot thousands of rounds a month? And you thought maybe that's a little suspicious? Let's dig into that. Welcome to the Patriot Training YouTube channel. My name is Clay Howell. I'm the owner and head firearms instructor at Patriot Training. Today's topic is about those people that shoot thousands of rounds. Of course, if you go online, the same person who says they shoot thousands of rounds every month will put that same gun up for sale and say it has less than 100 rounds through it. Now, I'm going to give you a hint. One of those two statements is true. They either shoot thousands of rounds a month through it, or it has less than 100 rounds through it. One of those two is true. You have to figure out which one. I already know which one it is, 99 times out of 100. So, yeah, go figure. I'm reminded, when we talk about this, I'm reminded of a situation where somebody I knew posted a video on Facebook, and he didn't mean it to be, but it wound up being just absolutely hilarious. And the video started out with how he trained with Special Forces. And to be fair, the guy was in the Army National Guard, and I thank him and everyone for their service and for his sacrifice, for sure. And I'm going to tell you this right now. The people who say they train with Special Forces, unless it was at like a class or something that was hosted and taught by somebody Special Forces, the answer is no, you didn't. I have yet to meet somebody who claimed they trained with Special Forces who actually really did, outside of maybe a class or something like that. So that was the first red flag, if you will. The next one, he goes on to say how he shoots thousands of rounds every month and this, that, and the other. And, it comes to question, does he train with Special Forces and shoot thousands of rounds a month? And the answer was clearly no, because the people who say that, they don't. It's funny, on instructor forums, when instructors who do train a lot, who do shoot a lot, like that's their career, when they post how many rounds they shoot in a year, it's nowhere near what you would think. Even top-level competitors, just the very, very tip of the top, shoot thousands of rounds a month. So it's very, very rare for somebody to do that, and certainly not somebody of an ordinary shooting pedigree. But no, so this individual, he didn't mean it to be funny, but, he let that first cat out of the bag that it was all false. And then the second thing that he said was he shot thousands of rounds. Now, let's break this down, because, people like proof. We always want to see the proof is in the pudding, right? So breaking it down, this individual told myself and others that he was an over-the-road truck driver, and I actually saw his CDL at one point in time. And currently, as of the filming of this video for May the 6th of 2023, as of the filming of this video, currently truck drivers in Tennessee, and hats off to them, and this is not making fun of them, this is not calling them a poor or anything like that. Their average salary in the state of Tennessee for a truck driver, over-the-road truck driver, is about $55,000 per year. And once you take out taxes and things of that sort, that turns out to be about $3,600 a month take home. I remember this individual told me that he had to pay $900 a month in child support to his ex, so that's $2,700 per month take home. At the filming time of this video, checked with several outlets online as well as in person, and for .223 caliber ammunition, for your AR ammunition, 1,000 rounds was about $600 at the cheapest, steel cased crap not included. But for decent brass cased ammo, you're talking about $600 for 1,000 rounds. And folks, I have a really hard time believing that somebody pays a quarter of their monthly income in ammunition alone.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't necessarily believe that's the case, and that of course does not take into account rent and food and fuel and things of that sort, that all the regular expenses that we all have. So it was very clear that that was just not the case. And when you can't barely afford 1,000 rounds a month, much less thousands, you come to a conclusion pretty quickly there. So we are officially going to introduce thousands of rounds into the conversation when it comes to our Muppet there that you see. His name is Cletus, and anytime we hear somebody talk about thousands of rounds, we're going to show Cletus there and let you enjoy that, because that's one of those other falsehoods that people tell, one of those weird things in the gun community that we like to make fun of. So anyways, I'd like to encourage you that if you like the content that we're producing here on the Patriot Training YouTube channel, hit like, hit subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll find out when the new videos are released. And I'm going to remind you, you don't have to be a Patriot to train, but you do have to train if you want to be a Patriot. Take care.